What is going on, guys? Brad, and this is Paintball Ruined My Week. So if you noticed, if you watch this often at least, there was no Paintball Ruined My Week last week. It just didn't happen. So I'm going to pack some stuff that happened last week, some things that we missed at World Cup, and some things that happened this week. So like we have a new barrel from Carbon, a Ripper G6R Intimidator. I have some new colors for the lenses and a new barrel. CCM are like kind of releasing a 45 frame again in like limited production. NXL Relegation, and there's a new Pro League. Carbon Paintball are releasing a new barrel, the Carbon IC barrel. So this barrel, we kind of really actually came out at World Cup. We missed it. Carbon didn't talk about it all that much, but it takes Freak inserts. So it takes those Freak XL inserts, has a carbon injected back, so the back is going to be very light, and an aluminum tip. They're $119.95. Again, should be available in like 2 to 3 weeks. Field 1 are releasing a Ripper version of the G6R. So I like it. I'm a fan of all these Ripper guns, whether it's like old ones or new ones or whatever. Like back in the day, I think this was probably 15 years ago now, I had 2 classic Intimidators that were Rippers. Loved the things. But these new ones are going to be limited to only 100 guns and are $1549.99, so they're definitely on that high-end price. But they're all only 100, and you are getting the full AccuLock barrel kit from F1. You can pre-order them right now over on Field 1's website, and they're going to start shipping in about 3 to 4 weeks. Dye also released some stuff at World Cup that we kind of missed. This is not too exciting, but there are 3 new colors for the i4 and i5 lens. There's the Chameleon, Northern Fire, and the Prismatic, and they're $50, just like all the Dye lenses. Dye also released the Boomstick CFS. So this is a product that people have been asking for a long time. So Dye originally came out with a barrel similar to this with the Dye Boomstick CF or the carbon fiber Boomstick, but the only way to buy those things is like you buy a barrel back and a barrel tip. So if you wanted like say 2 different bore sizes, say you wanted that 688, that standard size for Dye, and a 684, you had to buy 2 complete barrels, so you're left with 2 barrel backs and a barrel tip. So it's good to see Dye start to offer this barrel back separately. It is a little bit different though, so unlike like the CF boomsticks or the GF boomsticks, they are all aluminum now, so they're no longer going to have that stainless steel insert. So the back's aluminum, whole thing's aluminum, with that carbon fiber on the outside to make it a bit lighter. The CFS backs are going to be $129.95, come in 3 sizes, 680, 684, and 688, so definitely sticking with those small sizes. So that's pretty cool. I like these a lot. I don't know, I think they look good. If you want a complete barrel though, $180 if you're going to buy a barrel back and that new ULS tip from Dye. CCM about a week and a half ago now over on their Facebook page announced that they will be releasing a very small batch, really 30 to 40 trigger frames for autocockers. The frames are selling for $175, and honestly by this time they're probably all gone. I'm going to put actually an email in the description. They wanted you to email them and like reserve your frame. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description if you want to try to pick up one of those CCM frames for your autococker. So now that the NXL World Cup has all wrapped up, we know which pro team is going to get relegated or go down to the semi-pro division. And Chicago Aftershock, is going to be playing semi-pro next year. They did not do very well, so they are going to get removed from the pro division. And we see San Diego Aftermath from that semi-pro division moving up into the professional division. And Aftermath only won their spot by half a freaking point. They won the series by half a point, guys. 0.5 points. That's crazy. And there's also a lot of other pro news, like people moving to different teams and like, Impact's losing half their team and like all kinds of stuff's happening. I'm actually gonna wait, I think, until most of those rumors are over and then like compile a big like NXL moves video. I think that'd probably be better suited rather than just every single week name off all the players that moved. Let's just wrap it all up into one video. So at some point that'll happen. So this popped up earlier in the week, the NPL. The NPL is a new, or I should say aspiring professional paintball league. We really don't know much about it, other than they just want to have pro events. Like no divisional teams. They just pro players at the tournaments. Which, I mean, sounds great. There's just no money. Like, I don't know how that's possible, unless it's just funded all by advertising and webcast, maybe. I want to try to reach out and do something with them so we can have some more news next week on Paintball Ruined My Week. That's all, guys. Paintball ruined my week. There's another video coming this week on this channel, some more reviews coming. Yeah, look for more videos.